The Supreme Court has delivered a blow to non-U.S. citizens fighting their deportation orders. In a decision handed down today, the justices ruled the government can indefinitely detain certain immigrants who say they will face persecution or torture if they are deported to their native countries. Ilya Shapiro is here now to break down this case. He's the vice president of the Cato Institute and director of the Robert A. Levy Center for Constitutional Studies. Ilya, welcome. Thank you for joining us. What was the argument in this case, and what impact will this decision have?
It's a very technical issue of statutory interpretation. A couple of very deep buried provisions in the Immigration Naturalization Act regarding people who had already been removed, already been deported. They re-entered the country illegally, and so the removal order was reinstated against them. And so the technical legal question was, do they get the right to a hearing based on a fear of persecution or other physical harm in those cases where, again, they've already been deported, they've returned, and the order has been reinstated against them. And the court majority, 6-3, decided that the best way to interpret that statute was that they do not. In that particular case, again, you can't interpret the ruling the same way with every class of immigrants. It's, again, just those who have already been deported, returned, and had their removal order reinstated.
As you just mentioned, the decision came down 6-3, and that is pretty much along ideological lines. But lineups lately have been more mixed. What does this tell you about the court?
Yeah, in general, this year, there's two more cases left to be decided. We're in the last stretch this week, but I don't think there have been very many of those 6-3, what people were expecting, the new so-called conservative majority. There was one big property case week that was also 6-3 in the same alignment. But other than that, you had controversial cases involving religious liberty, involving big business claims, all sorts of cases that people were expecting to split, and they didn't. And now we have two more that are coming down on Thursday, one on voting rights and one on donor disclosures that may well come down that way as well.
Ilya Shapiro, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.